Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere is the latest in a long line of musical biopics, and this time it follows Bruce Springsteen and his journey crafting his 1982 album, Nebraska. So when it comes to Bruce Springsteen, I'm not exactly a diehard fan or a longtime fan. Granted, I grew up with Born in the USA. That was like one of the songs that was always on the radio, and like that was the one Bruce Springsteen song I absolutely grew up with, and like I knew that song. Like whenever someone mentioned Bruce Springsteen to me, I would say, "Oh, that's the guy who sang Born in the USA, right?" Yeah, that. Yeah. So, but over the years, I've listened to a lot more of his songs, and I've got to say, I love a lot of his songs. I love Atlantic City, Born to Run's good. I love Dancing in the Dark, but my favorite probably would be I'm on Fire. I absolutely love that song. But yeah, when it comes to Bruce Springsteen, I'm not exactly like super diehard fan. You know what I mean? Like when they announced that they would be making a Bruce Springsteen biopic, I was curious, I was interested, but I wasn't exactly super excited about it. So yeah, but when the trailer came out, I was pretty interested because Jeremy Allen White, Carmy from The Bear, is portraying Bruce Springsteen. That for me was enough. Like that was enough for me to buy a ticket. I love Jeremy Allen White. I think he's amazing in The Bear, and I think he's absolutely amazing in this movie as Bruce Springsteen. He brings it just from the very first scene we see him as Bruce Springsteen. He is absolutely electrifying. And I heard he also sang some of the I think he sang most of the songs in this movie, right? Yeah, because he sounded exactly like Bruce Springsteen at times. I was like, damn, he's good. He's good. But what I also love about this his performance and this movie also is this movie has a very quiet, slow burn, almost has a meditative atmosphere to it. And I think Jeremy Allen White's performance absolutely fits the movie in that sense. He gives a very quiet, very nuanced, very subtle performance, but it's also a very emotional one. Like he carries this movie for me. I think he's probably my favorite part of this movie. He was really damn good. I don't. I'm not yet sure if he's gonna be nominated for an Oscar. It's still very early to tell. But man, if he does, I would not be surprised. He was really good in this. I think he's amazing in The Bear. He's amazing in this. I can't wait to see him in more projects. Really, like I love Jeremy Allen White. Yeah. So this movie, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, definitely takes the route of A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan biopic with Timothy Chalamet, in the sense that instead of exploring the entire life of Bruce Springsteen, they decide to pretty much explore a certain period of his life. Like I said, his journey crafting his album Nebraska. And I really like that. I think one of the things I don't like about musical biopics is when is a lot of them really try they really want to tell the entire life story of a musician or an artist in a span of 2 hours, and that to me it can feel very overstuffed, feel very cramped, and feel very rushed at times. So that's what I really loved about The Complete Unknown is it chose to just explore a certain period. And that's also why I like Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere. I think they did a great job of not only exploring this period of his life, but also weaving in his childhood. The way they explored his making of this album is he's also facing inner demons, struggles from his childhood. And I think they were able to weave that in pretty well. I really loved how they were able to put us in the mind of an artist, making something very personal. I love how they were able to put us in the mind of Bruce Springsteen as he makes Nebraska, as he explores um, his inner traumas and really putting it into his art form. I really love that. I really, really love that aspect of the movie. I thought that worked really well. It's also a very gorgeous movie. The cinematography is beautiful, and this movie absolutely boasts a crisp direction from Scott Cooper. I thought he did a great job directing this movie because this is a visually striking movie. Just about every frame, I was like sitting in the cinema, I was like, I love how this movie looks. From the colors to the lighting, it absolutely complements the tone of the movie that meditative, quiet, slow burn tone. I thought they did a great job. It all came together and it made for a very cohesive movie. I really loved that. So this is a movie that has great performances, has great direction, and is absolutely gorgeous. But the script kind of lets this movie down for me, which is a shame. For what they were going for the emotional beats that they are clearly trying to go for, I could not help but think to myself, why does this movie feel hollow? I was completely devoid of any emotion watching this movie, which is a shame. Especially the father-son relationship between Bruce Springsteen and his father, which is the emotional anchor. Well, actually, which is the anchor for this movie. It felt very shallow. It felt very underdeveloped. I couldn't feel anything. I was really trying, but I was like, huh. There's also a subplot with Bruce Springsteen and his fling. I loved that, but I love what they were going for, but I couldn't I didn't feel anything. Like by the end, I understand what they were going for. I really do. For a movie that's talking about depression, I understand what they're going for, but I just couldn't help but feel that the script was underdeveloped because it felt very shallow. It really did. Um which is a shame because I really wanted to like this movie more than I did. Jeremy Strong's character too, I found kind of unnecessary. Like I feel like if I were to take his character out, he'd be gone. Like I understand, like his character's a real person, but I don't know. His character didn't really add anything to the movie. Jeremy Strong was great though. I thought he gave a great performance. I thought he had like there was a scene for his character that I really loved, but overall, he didn't really add any substance to the movie. That's for me at least. That's what I felt at least. Stephen Graham, who plays Bruce Springsteen's dad, I thought is amazing. I think he's one of the most underrated actors of our generation. He's really good. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think Jeremy Allen White carries this movie. He gives an absolutely amazing performance. All around, all around. They all did a great job. Scott Cooper did a great job directing. It's a gorgeous movie, but the script, and it's also a slow burn. That's the thing. This movie is a slow burn. It's very slow. I can definitely see a lot of people getting bored by this movie, especially if you're not a Bruce Springsteen fan or if you don't even know who Bruce Springsteen is. You'd definitely be bored by this movie. But because I do listen to Bruce Springsteen, I actually enjoyed this movie a lot. I actually enjoyed a lot of the scenes in this movie. I actually appreciate this movie. But yeah, I it's a slow burn, and considering it's a slow burn, building up these emotional beats, building up this story, building up this relationship, it doesn't really go anywhere for me. It felt very shallow. It kind of just skips a lot of things for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I still enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I feel like if you're a Bruce Springsteen fan, if you love Bruce Springsteen, definitely go check this movie out. You definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna give Springsteen "Deliver Me from Nowhere" a B. Yeah, go check this movie out if you're a Bruce Springsteen fan or if you love Bruce Springsteen. So yeah, well, that's it for my review. Comment down below what's your favorite Bruce Springsteen song, and this has been your boy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.